Hello students, I am Safia, your science teacher. Today we are going to learn a topic that is changes in our environment. Environment is a place where we live. Along with us, there are living and non-living things which are present in the environment. They all collectively make the environment. So, on the earth, life is possible because of the atmosphere. Right? There is a correct amount of oxygen and all the other gases which are required for our survival. For all the living things, some things are required, like basic things are gases, air that are required and that are present on the planet Earth. So, what kind of changes are taking place in our environment? Let us learn now. So, you know that there is a change in the lifestyle which we are living and which our ancestors have lived. They used to live in the places where a lot of greenery was present, many plants were present, the surrounding of the houses were filled with the green grasses and the green plants. But nowadays, if you see, we are completely doing deforestation. We are cutting down the trees and we are converting them into the plots and other commercial purposes. And they used to have open ventilations, they used to have big windows and the doors, and as well as the ventilation was completely good. Okay, it was a lot of ventilation was present at that time. But nowadays we have very small ventilators, and in some houses only 1 or 2 windows in the entire house. So ventilation is also has been changed here. And the type of food they used to eat and the type of life they used to survive has been completely changed now. We have improved in the technology, but as well as we have done a great loss to our environment. How? Let us know that. In this lesson, changes in our environment. Because of human activities, the complete environment is getting changed here. Like, we are not getting the timely rainfalls. That is because of global warming. So, how global warming is causing? Because of the gases, and that gases are because of human-made actions or man-made actions. Many changes have taken place because as the population is increasing, demands to reach to fulfill the demands of the population, they are doing this all changes. First, there was not too many vehicles, there were only few vehicles, there were only bicycles and the bikes very rarely. But nowadays, if you see, every second or third person is having a bike. So, we are using fuels in that which will cause pollution. And the complete roads were surrounded by the big trees which will be making the air pure. But as the demand is increasing, as the place is not sufficient, they are doing deforestation. They are cutting down the rainforest, they are cutting the trees which are present near the forest or in the open area and converting them into something. Okay, but because of that, what happening here, the effect is taking place on the environment. Here the air, land and water are getting polluted. Like the good one is, the first one is greenhouse effect. So let us see what is this greenhouse effect. So a greenhouse effect is caused because of greenhouse gases. Greenhouse gases. Greenhouse effect will take place because of greenhouse gases. So first let us know what are these greenhouse gases and what is this greenhouse. Greenhouse is a place where the plants are grown. Like for the growing of plants, sunlight is important, correct temperature, moisture and favorable conditions are important if you want your plant to grow healthier. Then this greenhouse is a place where the plants are grown. The house will be, all the plants are kept inside and the house is made up of the glasses. The entire house is made up of glasses. So the plants can grow inside that house properly and nicely healthier. But along with that there is a problem. How this greenhouse is useful for the plants, that is because it will trap the infrared radiations. There are the radiations, infrared radiations, which are coming from the sunlight. So that radiations they cannot escape when they are hitting the glass. Glass will take or acquire that radiations, and that because of that radiations the house, the atmosphere or the temperature in the house will be moist and as well as warm. So the plants need warm and moist conditions. So greenhouse gas is giving that moist and warm conditions for the plant. But along with that, what it is trapping? It is trapping IR rays, infrared rays and ultraviolet rays, which are harmful to the environment. Because when these glasses are trapping that, because of that it is beneficial for the plant, but it is harmful for other living organisms. The Earth's atmosphere is a blanket of gases. Some of these gases like carbon dioxide, methane, nitrous oxide and water vapor. Carbon dioxide, methane, nitrous oxide and water vapor are the gases which will make the greenhouse warm. That means the gases of greenhouse will trap the heat of the sun. That is nothing but the IR rays, infrared rays. So these gases will not allow the rays to escape from the atmosphere. So what happens here, as the rays are increasing, as these gases are present, as the rays are increasing, it is leading to the global warming. Global warming means the temperature of the earth is increasing. If the temperature of earth increases, there will be the different disasters which we will be discussing in the topic global warming. But these gases are harmful. These gases will be trapped in the greenhouse. So these gases are called as greenhouse gases. What are those gases? Carbon dioxide, methane, nitrous oxide and the water vapor. These four things will heat up the Earth's surface, and as a result what happens here, there will be the concentration of greenhouse gases in the atmosphere is increasing, which leads to the IR rays to increase near the surface of the earth, which leads to global warming. So what is how this carbon dioxide, and from where we are getting this carbon dioxide? We are getting this carbon dioxide, the amount of carbon dioxide in the air has been increased because of the use of vehicles. In vehicles we use the fuel like petrol, diesel and even coal, that is also used as the fuel. So that fuel, when it is burning, it is giving out the smoke. That smoke will pollute the air. That means it is releasing carbon dioxide. And how the amount of carbon dioxide in the atmosphere is increasing now. Before also, even naturally carbon dioxide is present in the atmosphere. But now we are extending the amount of carbon dioxide. How? That is by the smoke of the vehicles, and as well as we are doing deforestation. We are cutting down all the rainforest, which is responsible for the rainfall. You know, plants are very, very important for the formation of rain, for the formation of clouds and the rainfall, because water will be changing into vapor, that vapor is changing into cloud, and cloud will be giving out the rain. But because there are no plants, we are cutting down the rainforest, the amount of carbon dioxide is increasing. So as a result, greenhouse gas is increasing. And you know, trees will inhale, they will take the carbon dioxide and give out the oxygen. So because we are cutting trees, no one is inhaling the carbon dioxide, so the amount of carbon dioxide or the percentage of carbon dioxide in the atmosphere is increasing. If it will continue like this only, there will be a lot of effect on the temperature of the earth, and there will be a chance that maybe the seasons may change. So next one is about methane. So from where do we get this methane gas? Actually, methane is a natural gas. It is available, like how it will be coming into the air. The herbivores, the animals which eat grass eating animals, when they eat, so in their body, like digestive system is there, they have digestion will take place. After that excretion process, in that they will release some gases. the green grass eating animals. Grass eating animals will eat, and because of their body they will release some gases into the air. That gases contains methane, and methane automatically, as it is already present and again some more it is getting added because of the animals. So the amount of methane is also increasing in the atmosphere. And the methane gas increases in the atmosphere, it will make the temperature of the earth warm. The surface of the earth will become warm because of more methane gas. And then water vapor. Water vapor accounts 35 to 75% of the greenhouse effect. 35 to 75% of greenhouse effect is because of water vapor. So not only that, here as I said, our earth is surrounded by a blanket of atmosphere. It has several gases. In the same way, we have one more blanket. It is called as ozone layer. It is called as ozone layer. Maybe you have listened that nowadays the formation of hole has taken place in the ozone layer. Why that formation of hole has taken place? That is because of the man-made actions only. That is because of pollution only. As we are polluting the air, obviously it will affect the atmosphere. That means it is affecting the ozone layer. And because of greenhouse gases, IR rays are easily entering, and they are unable to escape because of greenhouse gases. And CFCs, chlorofluorocarbons. CFC is the short form of chlorofluorocarbons. So CFCs, where the CFCs are present, these are used in making of refrigerators and ACs. In making of AC and refrigerator, these CFCs are used. And not only that, but in many industrial process, they too warm up the atmosphere. Not only this carbon dioxide, methane, nitrous oxide, but also the CFCs will also warm up the atmosphere, and it is leading towards the pollution, and that pollution is affecting the atmosphere, and that means it is affecting our day-to-day life. Students, your worksheet is to write what is a greenhouse. A house which is made up of glasses is called, where the plants are grown, is a greenhouse. What are greenhouse gases? I wrote the names of those gases, you write it same. Then how much percentage of water vapor accounts the greenhouse effect? You know, I said the percentage of water vapor which is accounting, okay, which is adding up to the greenhouse effect. That percentage you have to write. I said between sum to sum. So what is that? You have to think and write. So I think it is very important and very interesting lesson to know how our environment is changing. And in the next session, we are going to learn about global warming and the solution for the problem like pollution. Okay. So go through the video properly and write the notes and learn the question answers. Thank you. Bye-bye.